So I decided y'all need to learn how to make this recipe. And after I show you this, then I'll clean my house. I call it Mexican casserole. I kind of made it up. It is 2 cans of corn. It doesn't matter what you have in your cabinet. It can be cream corn, whole kernel corn, whatever. I do recommend that you buy non-GMO corn. It's a lot better for you. And they have it now. All the regular companies are starting to put it out, so that's wonderful. You need a jar of salsa, just the regular size. It is 16 ounce. You need 2 boxes of jiffy cornmeal mix. You need some cheese. You need an 8-ounce cream cheese and an 8-ounce sour cream. This one's bigger, but I'm not using the whole thing. And then you need 2 cans of beans, any kind of beans you like. I usually use pinto beans, but we didn't have them, and my husband had bought these weird beans at the store, so I'm going to try them. And then you need about a pound of hamburger meat. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to cook it. Also, you'll need a pan that can cook on top of the stove and then go into the oven. Don't use a casserole dish, because if you put a casserole dish on top of the stove, it'll bust all to pieces, so don't do that. I have a stainless steel pan that I use. While my ground beef is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and open up all my cans. When you open your cans, you need to drain the juice out of your beans, and of course you can't do that with cream corn, but if you have regular corn, drain the juice out of that. Okay, so the hamburger meat is brown, and now I'm going to drain the grease out of it. And when I just have a little bit of grease like this, I do it actually with paper towels. It's easier to do. It's not a big ordeal. You can do it with your spatula, you know, just put the paper towel in there with your spatula, press it around to get the grease off, and it does real well. You don't kill yourself or mess up another pan doing it. Okay, now you want to get your cream cheese and put it in a bowl and just soften it in your microwave. Okay, now we're going to pour in all our ingredients. We're going to pour in our salsa. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We're going to pour in our corn. Make sure you turn your eye down on low. Going to pour in our other corn. And our 2 cans of beans. And 1 more can. And I know it looks like a big mess, but oh my goodness. Stir all that together, and oh, it is gonna start smelling good. See how good that looks? It's so good for you because it's, you know, salsa, great for you, corn, good for you, beans, good for you. And then when you put the yummy toppings on, it makes it not only good for you, but oh, so good for you, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I'm going to grate my cheese. You can buy the cheese already grated, but if you grate your own, it's so much better, and it's better for you. It just melts better. It has a better texture. cheese that has been already grated. They put an additive in it to keep it from sticking together, and it's kind of like a sawdust. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but it really is. It has something to do with that family. So anyway, it's healthier if you just buy your own. Just get you a big old block at Costco or Sam's, and grate it yourself. I do about 2 cups of the grated cheese. Now we're going to make the jiffy cornmeal mix, and we're going to follow the directions on the box and make it just like it says. Before you do your cornmeal, before you mix it up, preheat your oven to 400 degrees so it'll be ready to slide your casserole right in. We're going to do 2 eggs, 2/3 cup milk, and 2 boxes of jiffy cornmeal mix. And while you're doing all this, have your meat and your beans and corn, have it all on the stove, simmering, kind of getting bubbly and kind of combining all those flavors. All right, you see how that's simmering and bubbling? That is good to go, and we're ready to add our other ingredients. Okay, now you're going to take your sour cream and you're going to mix it in with the cream cheese that you softened in the microwave. So just put them together and stir them up good. And if you don't have, like, you know, you decide, oh, I'm going to cook this one night, and you're missing like the cream cheese, or you're missing like the sour cream, or you just have a little bit of sour cream or a little bit of cream cheese, just use whatever you have. It's not gonna, you know, just use more cream cheese if you don't have sour cream, or use more sour cream if you don't have enough cream cheese. Or if, you know, you don't have one or the other, it just doesn't matter is what I'm trying to say. Just use what you have, stir it up, and put it in there. It'll be good either way. Okay, so we're going to take it off the heat now. And the first thing we're going to add is our 2 cups of grated cheese. And you can use any kind of cheese you like, or whatever you have. It doesn't have to be a certain thing. That's a good thing about cheese. Whatever you like best is what's best in your recipes. And then you just want to stir that around in there. Next, we're going to put in our sour cream and cream cheese mixture. Stir that up in there really good. Spread it out, get it all evened in there. Oh, it's so yummy. Okay, so we got everything mixed up in there real good. And then the last thing we do, we pour our cornmeal mix on top, and then we put it in the oven. Okay, there's the cornmeal all spread out on top, and it's going to be real thin, and you're going to think, oh, I don't have enough of this. But when you're spreading it, like I said, it's going to be real thin, and you're going to be able to see the casserole sometimes underneath it. But after it cooks, it's going to puff up, and, you know, it'll be perfect, I promise. I have it in the oven, like I said, at 400 degrees, and you just want to bake it until the cornbread on top is nice and brown. Here it is, all golden brown, and you see it's real firm to the touch, so you know it's ready. Bon appetit!